Okay, if we have these four things, and these are the things that create influence, and I would define influence as high likelihood of compliance with requests. Okay, so what does that mean? So if I say, hey, grab my new book, or I say, hey, come to this webinar, or hey, I'm going live, like come check it out, or hey, you should come to a workshop, whatever it is, right? You make some sort of solicitation. It could be like or subscribe. It doesn't matter. Like there's levels of how quote big of an ask something is. And if anybody's played like a video game, it's like you have like a role for like Dungeons and Dragons, and it like depends on how charismatic, how much influence you have, how high of a role or how low of a role rather you'd need in order to be successful with the request, right? And so if you want to stack that stat for you, right, then if you want to min-max your influence, if you will, then you want to stack all four of these things. Okay, you're like, okay, I think I'm following with this. So how does this relate to content? So first off, starting from the back, likeness, I think so much more of it is just be you. I don't think there's zero ROI in trying to be or act in a way that is different than who you are. And it's a relatively trite message, but like most people are NPCs. Most people say pre-recorded scripts. They look at like the four different outfit combinations that exist for different kind of mental stereotypes. It's like, oh yeah, guy who loves barbecue and craft beers. Oh yeah, that's that archetype. I'm just gonna be that archetype. Or you've got like hipster bro who likes hipster shit, right? Or you've got like just bro, right? You've got just like stir bro. And people somewhat put me in that status, but I also like for a few years was wearing like sandals that looked like really weird. And I wore those, and that was not bro-y at all, but I wore them because they were super comfortable, and I didn't have to like wear socks, which is a big thing for me. Anyways, the point is, like, I think what makes you unique is if you actually lean into the nuances that make you you, and actually have a way to defend why you do what you do. Because most people don't even think about why they do what they do, and if you do things and you don't know why, it's because you're following someone else's directions for your life rather than your own. Real. And so much of us have been programmed by people earlier in our lives. And I say programmed as though we're like machines, but think about it like this. What person do you think in your life, highest likelihood, has super high max status, power, credibility, and likeness? I'll wait. Who do you think has the highest, has these maxed out earlier on in your life? It's your parents, right? It's your parents. So think about all four of these elements. Status. Do your parents control scarce resources, things you want? They've got money, and they've got toys that they can buy you. They've got food. They control your shelter. They control what room you live in. They control if there's other people in the room. Like they have huge amounts of status in your life because they control all the scarcest resources, all the things you want. And also to the degree for each of these, SPCL, these are not binaries. So don't think like, oh, I have status, I don't have status. It's to what degree do you have status, right? Like if somebody's got more money than you, they might have some status. If you've got $1 and someone's got 10 grand, they got more status than you, right? But if someone's a billionaire, they have way more status than the guy who's 10,000, right? Okay. So again, think not in binaries, yes or no, but think in continuums. So the next one is, think about your parents. Power. How many reinforcement cycles do you assume that your parents had from the time you were born? And when I say reinforcement cycles, it means like they said, do this, you did that thing, and then a good thing happened. Now, you might be like, I hate my dad or hate my mom or whatever your thing is. I don't really care. That doesn't matter for this purpose. The idea is that they probably said, don't go in the street or don't do that, and you avoided a bad thing, or do